once again, it's good to welcome you to LMTV Live, and it's the first tour, the first county tour of the president since he took over, and he has already begun the process. Yesterday we were in Salala. From there we went to Kokoya District, and the president ended the day by attending the National Agriculture Fair in Kari, the Central Agricultural Research Institute. So that part about the plan, the president is expected to come to Kokoya Statutory District, and specifically right in Dignitary. And the president told the citizens of Salala District that what he told them during the electoral process surely it will come to a fruition. You can see this is the new quarters of the National Port Authority. And the president said it, I will light all the streets since centuries. One of the streets have not been lighted. It was done through the kind courtesies of His Excellency, Dr. George Weah. For students, it's not doubting because the president has been able to honor the cost of students sitting the West African Secondary Senior Certificate exam. So the president is on a county tour, and Bong County is the first stop. So we are in Dignitary town in the Kokoya Statutory District. And this is an area where you have the Turkish mining company, Energy Go. From where we do see, from the 5 flame, you can see some of the debris from their operation. 5 of there, you can see the debris from the Turkish mining company, MNG Go. Several other citizens are here today to welcome the president. The local chiefs are already here. They are trying to queue up to welcome the president here in Kokoya Statutory District. So it's in continuation of the president county tour. The president will be ending up in Bong County on tomorrow, and then be taken up for Nima County. So after Nima, the president is expected to go to the southeast. So this particular tour was being disrupted due to some issues, but the president has deemed it necessary to go back to the people. And yesterday it was in Salala town. There were several others comments coming from the citizenry, and the president actually listened to them, and he told them that we all can work together as citizens, as Liberians. We can work together to make sure that it's done. So the president is expected here, and today, to tell you how hard-working she is, the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Stella Liberty Kamun, has drove here in Dignitary town in Kokoya Statutory District just to be a part of this particular activities here. So the local chiefs are now geared up to do what is normal. Whatever an authority is visiting the place is banding that the local chiefs will give reception to that particular person. So welcome, there is LMTV. We are in Dignitary town. It's in Kokoya Statutory District in Bong County. So you can see this particular indicator. It tells you how the president has been working. You can see the president. This here is in Bong County. Right after Bong, that's how it's been arranged. The president is expected to go to Nima County. From Nima, the president will be trying to Grand Jide. From there, the president will be going to Weah County. And from Weah, the president will go to Maryland County. And Grand Crew, the president will be now going to his own county. So that's why the president said, okay, I will make my county to be the last. And he's a president that believes in sharing ideas. Because if you're following the broadcast yesterday on the radio and that on the television, the president was straight towards the citizens of Salala District. He told them some of the national priorities to talk about road connection. They were talking about university status. But the president told them in the coordination of the system of governance, I can do as an executive. When the House of Legislature, the caucus members of your county, when all of them put the idea together, I can make sure to transcribe that from the document to reality. And the good news for the people of Salala yesterday, the president instructed the head of the Liberian Agency for Community Empowerment, Weah, he said you got to do assessment on the market in Salala to make sure that the people of Salala can get a very beautiful market. And the president committed to making sure some of the things that people talk about in Salala can be done. And we headed yesterday to Kari, but similar thing was said in Sanoye. But at Kari, The president committed to farmers who brought the produce from the 15 counties. They brought everything you think about in the agriculture sector. And the president was fast to tell them that through the collaborations of the international partners, 10 million is being allotted for the agriculture sector to empower some of us, smallholder farmers, and just talk about it. So it was unique yesterday, and it's just been very, very important from yesterday from Salala, and we are in the Kokoya District in Bong County, where the president is expected to come here. And the securities have been here since yesterday, making sure that they put in the necessary measure for the arrival of the president. And the president is expected, again, what we are gathering, for him to go back to Kari, because they will be doing an award ceremony in Kari for the best performing cooperatives, the best performing farmers. So the president will surely go there to talk to them and make sure participate. And the president of tomorrow will wrap up in Bong County and make sure they go into Weah County, where he is expected to interact with the citizens in that part of the county. So we are staying here, and we
have to be a national bridge, traveling from Banga all the way connecting down by us. That bridge, of course, is one bridge. It's a very district bridge, even if a car passes anywhere. So we'll also be talking to the president to talk to the minister of bridge that connects Grand Basso, so that Ali, Minister of Public Works, can do something for that bridge. So we'll be appealing to the president to do something on that bridge. Especially the road where the company extended already go from Ali, the road to Butte, probably will extend that. That's some of the appeal we want to make to the president.
The president, the country has 15 counties, and he has struck Bong County as the kick-off point for his nationwide tour. In Salala, the folks had something written and they presented to the president, written on a paper. What you're talking about, is there something you have on paper that you can hand to the president today?
Thank you very much. All of these things are talking with how it's written on the paper that they presented to the president. Excellency, Dr. George, Manuel.
What can you say to your people now as the president is shortly arrived in this park?
I just telling my people for all of us to be prepared to await the president to meet our father, our president, in a warm, welcoming reception. And my people are prepared, we are prepared, we are happy to receive the president.
The Bassa people,
The Bassa people,
the Pele people, and I know that in the Mano people, you are all converged on this ground.
That's one of the
Kokoya statutory district.
This is one of the good things.
What's the level of understanding in the cooperation?
Very cooperative, and now they call all Kokoya people. We don't speak one dialect, we speak the Pele, we speak the Bassa, we speak the Mano. Now you want me to even speak Pele, now I speak Bassa, we won't believe it. This is what makes all Kokoya about. We are all united.
What's your final message as you look forward down the road? I'm sure you have to get
I'm looking forward down the road so that our people can just be in preparedness to receive the president, and then we are ready to receive the president here in Kingston.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much of the press.
And he's the superintendent, statutory district superintendent. He's
the Conte
Yala, honorable superintendent, statutory district superintendent. And we have someone else with us, but we like to zoom into this point, if you don't mind. Speed where we are. Here we have Excellency President George Weah, first leg county tour in 2021. Sir, bring us up to speed. Welcome to you this way.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm talking about the chairman for the tradition council for the county.
The chairman of the traditional council for the country.
Yeah.
Now you have the president coming here, and it's all clear, set, and done that this is the first time, the first standing or sitting president that will be coming here. Traditionally, what's your input and what are your expectations?
Well, thank you very much. when you get in my stomach, you see the happening that day. I think it is third time for president to come in our part of district or in our district. So me, I'm happy, more than happy for the president to come.
You happy for the president to come?
Yeah.
So the president coming, I'm sure you guys will be presenting him something. You will be saying, Mr. President, our flower here, our flower here, our flower here. And the president here that 15 countries that go to first place here. All the flower will go on the president here.
Yeah.
How will the tradition people know? What thing you will get there to help the president to say, Mr. President, that the way flower here, the way we want to help us to face our flower. What thing you will tell me? How you will do it here?
Thank you very much. I think the president had to meet the tradition tomorrow. We will spare our city or anything that we want to tell the president to help us to carry development on, to hold each other for our president, for us to work together. But right here is in the district. So the district, the Palmaji and the South district, superintendent of the year, they will do everything for us.
You the tradition man here.
I know.
You the man who represent Sansan Kawa.
Yes.
The big man for all the tradition people.
Yes.
So the big man for the tradition people. There must be some flower there where some flower inside tradition flower, some flower where inside facing flower inside the country, some flower where inside keeping peace, some flower where facing things there. They must be able to help the president here.
Well, let me tell you, to me, even the tradition, no problem to all concerning our president. That's why I tell you, I said we're happy, more than happy. Right now, we're happy for our president to come here with the tradition people in the district. No position will hold each other, and we will care our president and we will care him.
Jeez. The other day we were in Salala. We see all the big men now for tradition people.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were in Salala. I saw all the mass dancers there. The people there, everybody was dancing.
Yeah.
Today you here and not see nothing.
Oh, I got a play group, but I think I got play group here. You will see it. Yeah, you will see the play group. They coming here now. I'm telling you, the play group coming.
So where they find a way, you don't tell the president, where they find a way, you don't tell the tradition people.
Well, my tradition people, that our president will have to hold each other and work with our president. Mr. President, we will work with you and we will work with you. With the tradition.
Thank you very much. Tell the people you know.
Oh, Toka, Grebo.
Toka, you Basomero.
I'm Batman.
You can speak Mano too, you speak Pele.
No, I can just speak the battle.
So that all three of you here, Mano, Baso, and
Yeah,
Pele.
Mano and Baso, but I can speak the Pele too.
You can try the Pele
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Chocolate Pele.
No, chocolate. No, chocolate.
Pele. But Pele la Pele.
President of Panama. You know, we found a president and Nagamam, Kokoya District.
How do you mind? Mental for ku president ma dia tumpa bagai ku ka ba la ha vo ku loi ku ni ne ku president ya ku ha me ha.
So the papa president anaga dunga planja nyang game tamale ke main mele ko president ke bila aja ada lema yipo bi ajo pe kuna ma bia yipo bi ka ngai
Iha you mama.
The small one will be
Oh, dinga agai ku ni laju. Ve atiga la kwa tradition. Ku tradition ali tuo. Ko ta forma. Ku president ni la ve ku tradition atiga la so kwangu ni la memo.
le papa ba mu bona ne ya dia apla na president na ka no
Lo ne mai. Mem plan ku o kwa mo ku president mai. Aka from a ku ba ete mo. Good.
get up on a Koya, again, a papa, I get on our Yingala,
Okay. The president was speaking. You say your people there, I hear someone small gun them. Yeah, but I won't see the big people there dancing. They must be dancing. When president comes, you must see the devil of 18 years. What do you want them people there listening to? So they can come. Put in Basso, put in
God, not change your motor tradition, chairman, but but so you same plan, they give better, I can go for better, I can go back with four, who got him with you. We got that among you, a far more, that are different of the music. About this, amen. So, I should tell myself.
So son, Kokoya, one address. Elave. Just a bit more. Dagada David Dinta. Nang Suprapa. Dagada David Dinta. What are David Dinta? Kokoya District. Laka Dugagama, Nadi Suprapa woman.
Niman Papa Nasu, Nadu, Yamanga, Kempa, Barunga, okay. Yeah, this will be Bobby Agadita, that was this way. Nada, I mean, Dean time, that amount of okay. President and Naga Plan. Ali count the long medash. I go plan Bong County. Behind Gabo, Imangana, Igangaya. Look for boy about my plan of President and Nagamama. President or Nagamama, President Jama, name or Nagamama, Bonkane was careful. Because Muduka and Naruka, Kega, Alvidian table, Midega, I gave a teacher, I could be that too. Again, Yawa could be that to pass it and to go or ticket, but one in ya, me that in Yawa. Resuba at the Bagatin, and who you guys put holding in a put there, who now moving at our item of Bowie, Babote, who Babote City, who came or present, he gave who are present, the Alpha, their brother, who you got to prayer, men who or through a war in the national war. You come out of bring on the prayer, I come and implement a roof over tea there to the Apple man, yeah, and the Raman. So, but I'm where I get. President, I prepare better. I prepare my sugar. Nisha move more. I get the juba. He after that man, I can wait and I'm going to prepare now. Or on the job, we have a present teacher. I can get more teacher by so I get better. I prepare him before I get the prepare now. Did I want to do what you get? Calling I didn't know who the body get. I get the body that get the sea and the bad idea, the man that the queen that the bird that after that come and do because they were put over like a dinner. Kurgarina, Jabapema, DK that you just got him to go, the figure who did go or what we are salad. It's a Bremen pool. You never call President Yagagi. We are called Inala Apapon, Tina Toba, Yela, Baba Yela Pokunga, no Papa is a Bremen pool. You need that to go present to the so for what I can wait here, that is for present at home. Or what I want to where I can here. Okay,
okay, Chief. For the fellow you speaking, they tell me that you speaking yes, I know you're see happen with some of them land here to make the president's dream to be true. So your people there can get job. Some of them get food. Some of the food you make, your portfolio also get different things. You can bring money to the country. What do you want to do? How you can do it?
I'm Boma or Weah, I gave a Miss in Bocom, Baga Akota. If you are I have benefit anything I beg, I'm doing I beg, I had to go benefit. For the Gaku present, you are good now, you are good day, you are good there. You might have Domina, you might have found Winega at a boy, Gaku Mema.
You want the road that even go to the farm will be Kota Road.
It will be Kota Road.
So how we do it? The first road now to be Kota Road, some places then they will be taking them small. Some places they will say go sit down the other place and pass the road. We want the road to go to the farm. Some people will get there.
Then I come at the development. About the development, I ain't go. He waiting. Then I come at the development. Prayer, go to a big development was okay. Deny. Here, you hope everyone didn't have her. I read it. Make it pre money was okay. Do I work and I throw work and I Gamba work and I come back to the conversation. I don't have all who development back.
Thank you, Papa.
Okay, bye-bye. Ishana. Okay, we are still in David Town, and this is the sanitary, Kokoya Sanitary District. This town has the Basel, the Pele, the Minor, so there's a mixture. Since we came here this morning, we've been interacting with the people. You see, somebody is speaking in the Basel, someone is speaking, the president is yet to arrive here, but everything has been put into place, and then it's done in TV, and we are, let's get back to what is the impression.
What matters most is that folks, you can see that they are excited. When we talk to them, like we spoke with the statutory superintendent, he said this would be the first time the sitting president, come to them in this. We were driving along the road, I saw folks, standing by the roadside. You see the number of people increasing. You see the euphoria in the air, and I think I'm impressed.
But it seems to be like everybody's speaking the same language. That assembly yesterday at the National Agriculture Fair, everyone is getting very interested in the agriculture.
This is why you heard the old man now telling me in the Kwela vernacular that even he wants to see Kota Road go as far as even into the farm. To see Kota Road go, can you imagine our people? Have we ever had the kind of vision? Have we had the focus? Look up the hill and look down town. The whole place is green. If you a sign of where the southeastern belt, you see the green forest below you. You fly over, you feel the effect from the soil, which indicates to you that there is, there's mineral below you. This country is rich. This country is rich, and I think I'm so impressed. I think this is the only way forward, Orlando, that if we begin speaking the same language, I think we will achieve, our objectives. I remember, like I said, being president in Global as president, there was the Minister of Agriculture, Florence Cappuccino, when President Doe spoke of the Green Revolution. Okay? That was indicative of what he wanted to see Liberia come out as.
But Mr. Kemba, the president appears to be more practical. Yesterday, the petition I presented to the president, the people of Salaland listed several other things that they want to be done.
Exactly.
But the president wants to be practical. The one he can handle directly. Yesterday, because he instructed the head of the Liberian Agency of Community Empowerment, Yeke, he said, you go there because we can control that aspect. When they were talking about Cali status, he told them here we have to work together along with the House of Legislature because they have all of the right to make sure
he even more practicalized what he was saying when he talked about the striker.
Yes.
You know, the striker. And he referred to the Minister of Agriculture.
The striker.
Yes, the striker. You are the striker. He referred to the Finance Minister. You are the striker. Because when these things come in, the requests and what have you, we have the passion, we want to do it, you know. And he referred to the striker as the legislative branch of the government. Use your legislators, you know, collaborate and cooperate with them. You as the legislators, when you come in, I will do the final signing. It means that I'm the finishing line. You are the striker. If they send it to you, you have to make the best of what comes to you. I think these are signs. These are signs.
And the president struck a point yesterday at the levels of the agriculture, dating back from the centuries where the agriculture sector is struggling, except for recent where the government and partners, because the president talked about a little over 16 million from international partners is being infused into the agriculture sector. The president said something, he underlined insincerity. The president said 13 years back, there are a lot of money that has been pumped in the agriculture sector, but you are not saying the full outcome. But he is optimistic that this new path, you know, this new page.
It's a new beginning.
Yeah, so all of the funding, he was just sending a card, you know. He said the way we bring it in now is starting now to see the impact of
you are the striker.
Yes.
You are the #1 striker. This is the intonation of what the president said.
Yes.
You are the striker, Minister of Agriculture. You are the #1 striker. The Finance Minister, the legislature. We have to collaborate. We have to operate. It's me as the president. Yes, I'm the front runner, but we have to put our bits and pieces together. This is what President Weah meant when we did the sessions. This is what he means. If you look down, I continue to refer to the green vegetation that we have. If you put 1 plus 1 together, you used to count 1, 2, 3, but you can even count 3, 6, 9. You can count 2, 4, 6. You can count 5, 10, 15, depending on your innovation, depending on your focus. So as Liberian people, it simply means that we have to throw our weight, our efforts behind what this president means to help to push the agenda for development using agriculture as the baseline. He's not just using agriculture as the baseline. He's coming with road. You heard the owner tell me that he wants to see the Kota Road reach Banga. But Banga was not Banga. He's referring to the farm. He wants to see road getting, you know, farm to market roads. He wants to see these are things that we talk about.
Certainly. That one the president is actually talking about, and I actually admire his utterances yesterday at the Salada town hall. He make it practical. They say this is time to hand off the politics. Let's stop politicizing everything. Let's hold together in the interest. When time shall come for politics, we'll do the political talk. So while folks in Redland, anywhere you are, this LMTV live, we are on Facebook. You can log into ELBC. You can get everything we are seeing here. We are in Kokoya District is in Bong County. I'm here. He's a veteran and opportune to be with him. And since yesterday, we've been teaming up and trying to tap into his reservoirs of journalism. And we are in David Ding Town. The local leaders are coming. They are not coming to make sure that everything is set up. And At the back of the building, there's the scaffold. The citizens are seated, and the president is expected to come. We can see one or two has been here since yesterday, and this is certainly where we are. And His Excellency, I'm just getting an official of getting a program, a sheet from the Ministry of Internal Affairs here. We got invocation that will be done by Pastor Thomas Blackie. Traditional welcome will be done by Paramount Chief Abdul Dowan and others. The welcome remarks, Honorable Dennis Chepi, District Commissioner, Boston District, and the recognition of county leadership and permanent citizens, Mr. Nixon Powell is an advisor. He will do that, and we have the recognition of senior members of the President's delegation, Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Bani A. Shalif will do that. Overview of the town meeting, the minister will show one right to get 2 flags in that, and they will give an opportunity to the citizens. We have Honorable Kokoya District Superintendent of the Kokoya District, Honorable Estelle Walker, Superintendent, Honorable Abraham Hills, whose district is this, will make a remark, and citizens interaction with the president. The youth leaders will ask questions. The district women chairlady, the district marketing superintendent, traditional chiefs, native superintendent, Kokoya Territory District, and we have the CSO's representative, Madam Rose Uzoma, and the reading of special petition statement, Mr. Weah and Kanga. We'll read that to the president, and we'll take a bit of music. From there, the president will probably be introduced to the citizens, and right after that, we follow the president's statement to the citizens here in Dignitary town, where we are in continuation of the president's visit. And we were in Salala, Sanoye, at the National Agricultural Fair. The president comes here, and later in the afternoon, the president goes back to Banga. Is expected. They told me that the president is expected again to go to Cairo. That will be in a war ceremony.
In the meantime, let's take some side attraction, watching out for the arrival of some of the guests,
Yes.
and then what have you.
Okay. Well, we are moving on to talk some of the dignitaries just arriving. The chief of protocol is here. Yeah, we are here again. The senator, yesterday was to basically senator just arrived. Senator Prince Kamumboya just arrived here as well. And we can see the local leaders are here as well. So anytime the president will be arriving, will be arriving here. Have an opportunity to see the president that you will get a message.
Because if you are giving message on behalf of someone and yourself, you come and you know what I'm saying. It just strengthens my job. So I'm very pleased.
You are always acting in Sarah. Comments and things. I feel that you will lead.
Yes, I am, because the leader has come to interact with the people. And these are the people who are managing on his behalf. So I'm very excited when you come to them to tell them that yes, I'm here, and those things I will be telling them on his behalf. He himself is here to also now some of them. So it makes me happy.
That's right. We were in Salala a fortnight ago, and we saw the interaction, we saw the performance of the traditional masked dancers. Where are they?
The mass dancers, here in Kokoya, some of the transition, it may
I see your elders and chiefs and traditional leaders gearing up. They've already formed a line to welcome the president. I see the presence of the chicken and the cola nut and what have you. What specific message this time around? Because all along he's been stressing the issue of agriculture.
The message is, in addition to agriculture, if we do not have peace, we cannot do agriculture. The message is continual peace, continual coexistence. It is a major message. That is what I have learned on this so far. Then in addition, agriculture and infrastructure development and roads, we can see all the roads, we got so many roads where to do. That is the second part of it. And also, the president is so charismatic. He may even go beyond what your expectations are. So that's how it is. And the traditional people you see here, when you go in a town, wash. Who there to welcome you? They can say anybody to welcome you because you don't know the difference. I know. These are the decision makers. These are the people who can talk to 200, 300 persons and say, let's go and they follow. This is why they are here. Sometimes you don't just see a lot of people, all the place, a lot of crowd. But how substantive the people that you're standing before, how valuable they are. These are the people. These are the land owners.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, and the Minister of the State, Minister of Internal Affairs, talking here with us. And this is LBC. We're coming to you live from David Dean's town, where you have we don't want to have them. They're here brainstorming and so putting things together to welcome His Excellency the President here very shortly. Jervis Witherspoon is the Chief of Protocol and he's watching through the program, making sure that all is intact. And at the back you can see and hear the drumming as we look down the aisles and see the arrival of another mobile unit. Let's see.
This is the arrival survey representative Albert Hills. The Albert Hills just arrived.
Albert Hill. You can tell us which district?
This district, sanitary district. So, you know, we have electoral combination. There are some of the districts are combined. And you understand? For instance, in Swakopmund district, Yilikwale and Swakopmund district have been represented by Edward Kaffin.
Winikwale as well. The students?
Yeah, the students are coming and you can see them. Can we walk that small? Can we walk to them a bit?
Let's give them breathing space from all indications. From all indications, this is a signal that the motorcade will shortly become visible. From what we are seeing from the joint security, visibility will be very soon enhanced.
Okay, well, we stay here and can we move to talk to our representative Albert Hill? He just arrived as well. He's lining up. You can see here the servants of the citizens are coming out to welcome the president. And any time from now, the president will be arriving at this particular venue and engage the citizens on some of the issues. Remember, it's the start of a 6 counties tour. So the president will be coming here in the Kokoya Sanitary District, and right after the president will be going back to Banga, where he have other activities to actually attend to. And tomorrow, hopefully, per the plan we have, the president will be heading to Nima. From Nima, the president will be heading to the southeast, and we have decided to visit 6 counties as part of the county tour. What is all about is the president to have a fair appreciation from the citizens, some of his initiatives and some of the things that are actually working and what he expects of the people. So the president is expected at any time from now. And there is LMTV. We are in Kokoya Sanitary District in Bong County. There where we are. And thanks ever so much And just imagine today to tell you the Liberia broadcasting system is gaining the momentum in terms of grappling the 50 counties in quality and activities in terms of quality broadcast. Today here in this particular district, we have two of our directors. We have the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, External Liberty Kamu, is here with us, and Director Asa Gaison Red is also part of this particular team. So we are now positioned, you can see right in front of the camera, the Minister of Internal Affairs, Vani A. Salif, is talking to the EPS officer. They're trying to make the necessary arrangement, and they're trying to do the necessary arrangement here so that everything can be put into place, where to stand, to welcome the President. That is what is expected here. So thanks ever so much, wherever you are. Since yesterday, we started this process, and we are continuing the process here in Bong County.
All right, and still in Bong County, Orlando, I'd like to get the background of the kids. We'll just get the papers back. So these kids behind us. We have the chief of protocol of the Republic of Liberia, President Ambassador Jerry Stevens. We have the program in your hand,
Well, we'd just like to brief the citizens of the Republic of Liberia and to inform you that the tour of the President of Bong County continues this morning. This morning will be a town hall meeting with citizens of Bong County and His Excellency here in Kokoya District. His Excellency Dignitary District. And after the meeting, the town hall meeting, we will be returning.
What you do for me? You have to tell me what
Banga, and where the fair, the agricultural fair, continues at Cary, and the President will be in his entourage will be returning to Cary for the continuation of the fair. So I think everything has been going on pretty well. The people are so excited, and they're happy where we are. There's a lot of dancing and singing. The students are all here to see the President and how they start holding.
Reverend, today is just the second day since the first leg was begun. Let's try to lack on the split. I'm sure. What I hope of expectations of people when it comes to achieving the dreams of the President, reference for agriculture.
But I think we have seen how dynamic our Minister of Agriculture is. Several agriculture fairs have been arranged, and we had all of the 15 counties of the 15 political subdivisions represented at the fair yesterday. And I think the President's vision for agriculture is paramount, and he is doing a lot to ensure that this minister succeeds. And I think it was reiterated yesterday at the fair. And I think we are making progress when it comes to agriculture, and we say hats off to Ms. Jenny Cooper, who is the Minister of Agriculture.
Now finally, other counties forming part of those counties that this first leg tour is to cover. They will be sitting at the edge of the seats waiting for this arrival in the counties of His Excellency the President.
Well, for example, yesterday the President visited the groups of all of these different counties, and they were all excited. We do know that from here, the President will be visiting Nimba, will be going to Grand Jide, will be going to Maryland, and Grand Crew, and a few other counties. programs will be held. But the vision and of this president is to enhance the agriculture sector of this country, and he is putting his full weight behind the Minister of Agriculture and resources from our international partners and international community to help boost this sector within Liberia.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Mr. Cooper. And thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much. The Reverend Ambassador Jervis is in the state, and we see now the arrival of some government officials coming in, and of course the rest of Bong County on the first leg of the county tour of His Excellency President George The euphoria is in the air. The euphoria is in the air. And the mobile units, as we pick up on the aisles, another unit comes up. Lights, as you can see, flickering, twisting and turning. The EBS is the convoy on show of His Excellency. Let's watch and see. Convoy of President George Weah. And Isaac Ray is the Deputy Director General for Rural Broadcasting. He's here. Madam Estella Liberty Camus, Director General, is here. And I see disembarking. Let's see what happens. There. All eyes focus. There he comes.
And of course, the president has just arrived.
His Excellency
Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Weah. Let's put our hands together and receive the President. Thank you.
Chief of Protocol, clearly indicating
Thank you.
this program. President Weah sitting, and this is always fighting the
You can have a seat, please. Today is a very special day for the citizens of Kokoya. Having our place. Please give us your undivided attention.
is our program. Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Internal Affairs, Bong County, Town Hall meeting with citizens of Bong County, and His Excellency Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, held Saturday, February 13, 2021 at the Great Commission Weah, Dignitary, Bong, Kokoya District. The first item of our program is invocation, and the invocation will be done by Pastor Thomas Blackie, senior pastor for this church. You are welcome to podium. Can we give him a hand?
Thomas Blackie, senior pastor, goes
Hallelujah.
to the podium.
I want to recognize our Lord and our President. And so, Father, in the name of Jesus, I want to say thank you this morning. Daddy, it's an instruction we carry because you said in your word, you go to Romans chapter 13, verse 1 to 3. We were instructed, and so we are here to do what you told us to do. We say thank you, Lord God, for this occasion. Then we have come to present all into your hand, because without you, nothing can be done. And so, Father, we invite your presence and see that everything we are about to say will be directed by you. Thank you, Lord. We bless you. In Jesus' mighty name.
Praise the Almighty God. Without delay, we go to the second item of our program. We got welcome remarks. It will be done by the Honorable Commissioner for Bong District in person of Honorable Dennis Chapin. Can we give him a hand clap?
Praise the Lord. The joy of the Lord is my strength. 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 Praise the Lord. Our President, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, our ministers, our officials of government, local authorities of Bong County, our citizens, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency Dr. George Weah, this is your first time coming to Kokoya District to be specific, Dignitary. You and your entourage are all welcome. Feel at home, this is your home. Thank you very much.
Let's give him a big clap.
Short and to the point.
Okay. The next item we have here is the recognition of the county leadership and prominent citizens. And the recognition of the county leadership will be done by Mr. Nixon P. He's an advisor or the advisor to the Territorial Superintendent of Kokoya Territory District. Mr. P, you are welcome to the
Mr. P will come up, and we're in Bong County, southeastern portion of Bong County, statutory district.
Thank you very much. We welcome the effort so that we can recognize the leadership. The President, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, the Cabinet Ministers, Senators, Dr. Henry Koba, and Prince Town Moy, and the Grand Executive Caucus, who they are present, our Superintendent, all local authorities, citizens,
gentlemen, today is a joy day for us as a citizen of Kokoya District in Bong District. In our midst, it is important for us, Honorable President, when you come, you need to know who you are accountable, who especially so the leadership of the Kokoya Statutory District. To begin with, we have in our midst the superintendent of the Kokoya Statutory District in person of Honorable Conte Yala. If you are here, you grab for recognition. The Statutory District comprises of 3 administrative districts governed by commissioners. I'm sorry. So now we'll call upon all of the commissioners of the Statutory District to rise up for recognition. Commissioner, please get out right. In the CV, we have the chieftain paramount chiefs, and also for time being, we'll call upon them to rise for recognition. The paramount chiefs. Okay. The chieftain, each of the chieftain have 2 claims. So once we have 3 chieftain, we have 6 paramount chiefs. All of the paramount chiefs will rise for recognition. The grand chief will rise for recognition. Grand chiefs. Followed by the general town chiefs. All right. Then we'll also take the time to recognize, because there are a whole lot of authorities in the district. The marketing association are also here. The authority of the marketing association will rise, please. Thank you. And then also on the county leadership, we have our latest superintendent, because they get improved they get improved everything. The latest superintendent, in his interest, we rise for recognition. Having done that, we have our citizens who are occupying all of positions and what have you. So everyone here is recognized. Before taking my seat, your Homo 7, who is a speaker, is Nixon B, the advisor to the Statutory Superintendent Office. Thank you for giving out your explanation. Thank you.
You listen to the entire structure when it comes to the governance in Kokoya Statutory District. Every day we learn our lesson. Without delay, we want to move to the next item. We have recognition of senior members of the President's delegation. We will have a representative from the Ministry of Internal Affairs, who is Mr. D. Emmanuel Weah. I hope I pronounced it well, Weah. I think it's a bastard name.
When you goes.
Yo, yeah. Kokoya, yo, yeah. Tibetita, yo, yeah. Bongkante, yo, yeah. President Weah, yo, yeah. Thank you very much for this opportunity. It is big because there are some people who have masks on their faces, and I will not recognize them. But I will try my best. We already know the most senior and important person with us here in this hall. Now the Chief of Protocol say, and now Imam Power, we are recognizing his people, right?
So we have the president of Liberia with us, His Excellency Dr. George Weah. Then while we was recognizing the people, he asked me that the central office people had to recognize them. So I will start with the senator of the county, Senator Prince Imumoi. And I will also recognize the representative of this district, Honorable Albert Hills Jr. The president is here with some top ministers, some of those you want to see because they have answers to some of our questions. First is the Honorable Ambassador D. Maxwell Kimia, the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Kenya. Ali Mungoi, if the Master can recognize your face, then I will see you. Thank you very much. We also have the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, Honorable Councillor Frank Musa Dean. We have the Minister of Internal Affairs. If I don't need recognition, doesn't need recognition. Honorable Vani A. Selim. To have one big man, the money man, Honorable Samuel D. Twe Jr., Minister of Finance. What is the issue? Honorable Nathaniel Fallow McGill, the Minister of State, Presidential Affairs. Then we have the Minister of Commerce, Honorable Mawani Dix, Commerce and Industries. We have the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Honorable Wilmita Selita. We have the Minister of Transport, Honorable Samuel Blue. We have the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, the Honorable D. Zioga Wilson. We have the Honorable Minister, Acting Minister of Public Works, Honorable Ruth Coker Collins. We also have with us some top officials. Some are outside because of space. We have the Honorable Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, Honorable Letterwood Julius Reedy. We also have the head of the Liberia Broadcasting System. She's outside there, Estelle Liberté, Kemu. Then we have Reverend Witherspoon, the Chief of Protocol of the Republic of Liberia. Okay, awesome. All right. And then we also have with us the head of the National Disaster Management Agency, Honorable Henry O. Williams. Awesome. Okay, these are some people are outside though, but we also have with us the Religious Advisor to the President on Islamic Affairs, Honorable Usman Diallo. Okay, so these are some of the people who have with us, top officials of the government of Liberia who accompanied the President of the Republic to come to Kokoya District. We also have the Dakmana. We have the Dakmana of the Republic of Liberia who make a flat paper. Thank you very much, MC.
EOBC, LNTV Live.
Okay, Mr. Weah, thank you very much for the recognition. But in my own capacity as Master of Ceremony, I would like to recognize Honorable Abel Hills, representative in the Kokoya District number 1. And I would also like to recognize Honorable Prince Kemu Moy, Senator, Bong County. Okay. But on your same day, go in the brain. When you got to it, mommy said that drug out for one way. Okay, we have to go ahead with our program. The most important part of the program is where we have reached. Where we have reached is the place where we should even pay attention. Because the objective of the president coming to Kokoya is where we have reached. So we want every one of us to give our own divided attention to the speaker that will come on the podium. So we proceed with we read the objective of the meeting. We will have Honorable Vani A. Salif, Minister of Internal Affairs. He will come and give us the overview of the town hall meeting. The reason that they have come here, that's why he come to explain to us. You are welcome on the podium, sir.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Weah, our illustrious president, the most humanitarian president, and the son of Kokoya. Honor your son, and son of Bong County as well. Your Excellency, Dr. Weah. The Dean and members of the Cabinet, Mr. Senator, Honorable Representative of this great county, our teams, our elders, our mothers, the women, the youth, members of the press that have come with us to make sure where our leader is, the rest of the country will know where we are. Thank you. Today we are here in Dignitary town, Kokoya District, Statutory District, Bong County. Primarily coming with our father of the nation, your son, the President of the Republic. We call him another name, talk and do. We say Barrow medicine. He already started talking small to me, but he will talk to you. The role he will want to come, maybe he will talk more about that. He said he has come to say to you, can I? Mr. President, I'm extending your greetings to our people in Tere. And to our Basa people, I also extended that, but that one I'm sure you know that more than me. The President has come to say hello to you. Oh, that one time. Okay. I'm learning from the President. He has come to say hello. He has come at this time to come and say thank you. Thank you. You are making farms here in Kokoya. Thank you. You are keeping the peace that was left with him to manage on all of us behalf as president of this country. And also thank you when you raised his hand in 2017. People told you don't follow. He said we will try him, and he's doing his best. 100 horses unit, right inside, and more shall come. He has come to say hello. He said, as you said to you, we are today here in Kokoya District. Kokoya District is situated, you have boundary with Rambasso County. He said, this district, he remember you 2017 and remember you even before 2017. has to come and say to you, thank you. He has to come and say to you, let's work together. He has to come back and say to you, support the government. The government shall never let you down. The good stuff can be there, we know some. Let's follow, support the government. It is only the government, with our leaders here, the president supporting that bureau, will be the better place than we all think it should be. Only the leadership. So today we just here to listen to you. The president came to listen to you. The president came to see you. The president came to interact with you. This one a blessing for us and honor. This is the president of the republic. So we want to say, this is why we're here. We want to say to you, we will speak to our president. And when the president leaves from here, he will leave complete happiness in this district. He told me, I should say to you, when you are entering the hall, after we gave him the traditional welcome, he said, "Oh, Minister, when I leave from here, we will travel the other road where we keep camping time. One little girl, out of excitement, the kitchen even fell on her. Her foot got broken. I want to go see the family." This is the family. So we're not just calling humanitarian president because we want you to listen or to hear. He is humanitarian. He is the one that keeping the peace because you get peaceful heart in him. I can tell you. So, Mr. President, our citizens, our leader is here. And all of us will listen to the different speakers because we selected those who speak on our behalf. And so we'll listen to them. This president will be taking notes. He'll be taking notes. That's the kind of president we're talking about. So today will be a jolly, jolly day. We'll close the day. Thank you very much.
Minister of
Okay, Honorable Minister.
Internal Affairs.
I think my letter of application will be read on your feet when you are going back to the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Okay, I see sadness. What's going on? I see happiness in people's faces. Why? Can we give our #1 blessing in the Republic of Liberia a big hand clap? I'm your enemy, yo. Let's be happy. Let's give the president a big hand clap. Thank you very much. I'm delighted. I'm happy. I don't even know how to express my joy. Imagine for the very first of it. Okay, we're going to the program. But we have to put it to do inside my man. Okay. The man behind me also going. All right, we have opening remarks. We have opening remarks, and the opening remark will be done by Honorable Kokoya Yala, Dignitary District Superintendent. Proper.
Fix the microphone. And ALBC LNTV live.
His Excellency President Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, Cabinet Ministers, members of the legislature, Madam Esther Nyama Walcott, Superintendent of Bong County, members of the Traditional Council, local leaders in Kokoya Statutory District, citizens of Kokoya Statutory District, citizens of District 1, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, it is our essential pleasures and opportunities for us to receive you today. We are very, very, very happy. Let me just share this with you people. When we see the president here, you know, there have been a very great history for us tomorrow, which we'll be sharing with our children. And our children will be asking us, say, Papa, when you were in Liberia, when you were in your home, what did you see? We said, we talk with the president, we sat with the president. Mr. President, that's a very great thing you have done for all. And our children will say, you are great people. And let me just say a special thank to Dr. George Manuel Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, for our Honorable Minister, Honorable Vanny A. Selly. When we go to Monrovia, when the Honorable Minister see us, instead of us doing things for him, say, oh gentlemen, you are here, they are the routine. When you try and go back to get to your assignment places. When we come to Ghana, the student say, in your minister told you to go by, you try to go. So, Mr. President, our minister and our superintendent, they are really working with us. Let me just say thank you. We got a lot of speakers here, but I just wanted to express it that today we are great people. Tomorrow we'll be telling our children that we spoke with the president. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Salary Soup. We have Honorable Esther Weah M. Walker, Bong County Superintendent, to come on the podium. Welcome.
Takes the microphone.
His Excellency, Dr. George Manuel Weah, Barrow Medicine, a man that make the women to know themselves that they are women. Because he gave us an opportunity for our path to go. You saw all of the female ministers that they are naming to you, so he's making the women path to go. Minister Samuel D. Tue, our ambassador and then foreign minister of the Republic of Liberia. It's a minister of state, Natalia Fano Mangil, Bong Legislative Caucus, Minister Wilson for the small children in the ministry, our IT Minister of Public Work. We salute you all. Minister of Health, the minister that can take care of our baby there. She here today with us. Chiefs, partner chiefs, clan chiefs, town chiefs, the Dagbana, other government officials, the imam, member of the religious community, fellow citizens, member of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, this is a daily time they go camp. You heard about when popular people uprising were on, everybody will choke up in this gold camp to have daily bread, and they started with digging gold illegal. Today, the Sound is under restriction. The House of Representatives, there are laws that put in place for here, Mr. President. This place is being controlled now under the leadership, under your leadership from the government, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Commerce. Now they are taxpayers, they are no longer doing things illegal. This place is the place that MNG Gold is settled, the gold money camp that you always hear about by the Turkish National, our partners. Today, one of the main reasons you are here, Mr. President, this border Nima, border Bong, and border Grand Basin, and border us with a green, closely to Grand Judah people. So this is a historical place. And the people you see them sitting here, they are decision makers. When you go to have a town hall meeting, and the decision makers are there, flower down, Papa. So we want to say welcome in Kokoya, and they are quietly seated, they are happy in their heart. All the places in Belling Road, they say that what time yet. Plenty, let us see there. So good things will happen here. We say, Mr. President, welcome with your entourage. And we stay with the program and be happy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's go, welcome. Superintendent.
Okay. we will call on the representative of Electoral District 1 in person of Honorable Abel Hills Jr.
Thank you, thank you. Your Excellency, Dr. George Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, the senators of Bong County, Senator Prince Moy, team and members of the cabinet, our chiefs, elders, youth leaders, our traditional people, our educators, that is the teachers, our nurses, and all those who have come today to listen to the president. We want to say you are all heartily welcome. Let me remind all of you and make this clear before the president that this government has started doing well for the people of this world. We have our road of parallel Zoeta. That road has been a serious issue in the country. And holding on to the fact that we have more than 5 markets behind there that supply a lot of food stuff to Moravia. If it had not been this government, then of course at this time we won't have been using that road. 29.3 kilometers of road at present. I thought the president was going to use that road to see some of the effort they are making in this district. The road is presently ongoing in the district. Thank you, Mr. President, through your high-ranking ministers of the world. Again, District 1 has 4 administrative districts. 4 administrative districts. Weah, Bryson, Topati, and Kokoya. And out of the 4 administrative districts, 3 of which made up the statutory district. We'll just sort of informing the president so that we know that District 1 has 4 administrative districts, and out of the 4, 3 made up a statutory district. Mr. President, as the superintendent said, this is a great record you have set today. To leave the main road and drive almost 2 hours plus to reach there just to sit and have a town hall meeting with your people, it is a great record and history you have set today for the people of District 1 and the people of Israel. As our people have come from far and near to listen keenly to the president, that they will be able to take something back. And I believe the president will also listen to them through their spokesperson by presenting their position statement to the president. We hope that our interaction will be fruitful, that tomorrow will give history of the president here today, and all of those things that we discussed today, we hope that all will come to pass. Again, Mr. President, thank you. Your government is actually helping us in the district. You have started the rehabilitation of 29.3 kilometer road, which is a very important asset to the people of the district. Thank you ever so much.
The representative of District Number 1, Bong County.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Hills. We have come to another important portion of the program. We have citizen interaction with the president. And this time around, we're going to allot time. We will give each person 2 minutes because of time. So the first person that we are going to call here is the district youth leader, Mr. Charleston P. Willie.
Willie. So the youth. ELBC, LNTV Live, Kokoya District, Bong County.
Praise God. Praise God.
His Excellency, Dr. George Weah,
We, the citizens of Western District, we welcome you and your interacting welcome to here. Now, another 2 minutes for us.
We are not sad. As single mother, we are happy, at peace, and cry. Now, we see President will sit with us and try to discuss issues that for first time I feel I'm dreaming. So we the members and group of Kokoya District, we wholeheartedly welcome you to sit with us to see President or someone to come with people and say, let's see the President. We are very, very great. So we are sitting start looking, we are just dreaming. After everything dreaming. So now, on behalf of the safety of Western and Kokoya District, we come up to you to roll our cause, our crusade. Number one crusade here is, Mr. President, we live in Western District, specifically this town, where energy is situated, that is extracting multi-million growth per year. We, the citizens of Western District, want to know our status, the development, the social development fund that energy is paying. The government want to know our status in that fund. Number two, at the time, because now we know our status for instrumental because of rural passing, just in District 1, received 500,000. But now, we don't know how much energy is paid to the government for our social development fund. Number two, now as we study, we have two companies operating in this particular town. Which number one is underground mining. Number two is open pit. There are two companies. What's still our benefit in the district as the citizens of the district? Thank you.
So, to the point, the youth have spoken.
Okay, we have the district women cheerleading. The district women cheerleading. Mama Bo. Is Mama Bo around?
District women cheerleading. Second day, first leg,
Thank you. I'm very happy and I still get all thank you for you.
Oh, and that's the president. I get president. Yeah.
They said I'll see president today. President means to look at president to be presence of president in the moment of crowd. Thank God. I thank God for you to come where in the home where we are to see us. But what really for our heart, me and my women. I know the heart that is here. Yes, you are in a shining club because you're coming today. I'm waiting for it. Mr. President, you are a God, you are a well person. When you find somebody home, light shines there. As you are here now, we want we the reason for your destiny for us so as to live here poverty.
So
when you do something for us, we the women. So welcome you. Very happy to see you.
Okay, everyone, a big clap.
very emotional.
Okay, the message is clear. All right, we want to call on the district marketing superintendent in person of Madam Salma, the head worker, all my wives.
In Jesus' precious name, as the saying goes, we are marketeers who speak our market, better about English, right? I firstly want to welcome the President, His Excellency, Dr. Weah, George Weah. This is not my first time interacting with him. Mr. President, I'm Martha Sonawe Saka, older sister to Roland. My sister had asked me from Ohio to welcome you officially here. So there's your home. The next place there is where we come from, Seweta. And I decided honoring the president, but instead they gave my pastor to one of the ladies. Can I get it, please? Okay.
And she will, as she said, honor.
We, the marketeers from this town.
The president.
I want to welcome everyone of you. I want to recognize my son, Prince Kemumwe, the representative, and all the people that have come because of time factor. We won't stay here to say a lot. I want to give my thanks and appreciation to Sister Esther Walker, who made it possible today for us to see and talk and sit with the President of Liberia. Mr. President, we are not here to talk for long. On behalf of my marketeers, we honor you by granting you. It's like we can't do it on the floor, but we give this as your welcome. We want to welcome you and tell you that our hearts are pure in receiving you. Then we, the marketeers, we are asking for our help. We are not financially equipped. So we want to take this time to ask you to empower us financially so that we can be able, the building that they built for us there, so we can be able to go there. If we do not have anything like money to go in there to sell, we can't move there. So once again, we want to welcome you. You are free here. This is your home. If you go next time, you come back. But as they will give our position statement here, we ask you please work on it. Because there are other problems here, and you have to look at it. Thank you so much, and welcome again for coming.
Market representative with that presentation. ELBC.
Okay, we have the secretary superintendent, though this is not part of the program, but situation dictates to life. Notwithstanding, we will call on the secretary superintendent to present a gift to our president.
Mr. President, His Excellency Dr. George Weah. And when we heard that you were coming here, we didn't have anything, but we decided to talk to our own representative, Honorable Gian Hill. And he said, well, I'm going to help you all so that we can manage to produce one gun for the president. And in fact, he said, I will help so that we all can help to produce one cow. So one cow, so that the president will carry that cow home to use it as a lay pepper soup. So this is a gun that our chief help us who here to come receive the clothes for our president.
Ambassador Fina Bondo, the Chief of Protocol in the office of His Excellency. And the President gets up. He gets up. It looks like he's down. And this is very historic. This indeed is very historic. Beautiful African traditional country club President gets some. Southeastern region, Bong County, specifically Kokoya District Bong.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we want to call on the traditional chief. Honorable Murphy Tokolo. Is he around? Can we give you a hand clap?
Takes the microphone.
Ayo, yo. Kokoya yo, yo. Kokoya yo, yo. Every yo, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, I will speak my beloved English because I'm a traditional leader. Mr. President, Weah, we are very, very happy to meet you, to sit with us. Very, very surprising, in a dream. But the major problem our people crying from, the bridge leaving from Bong County to Grand Bassa. The little company that are helping us after logging are leaving because of that bridge. Many still use the bridge, the train track. The driver have been shot by the train and no truck can pass. Mr. President, we are kind of asking you to help us in that direction. The road that leaving from Bong County, St. John to go across, they are full come from. And so now go Morovia. But because of that bridge, there is no help. We ask you to repair that bridge for us. Thank you plenty.
Okay, we have civil society organizations here, and they already designated Madam Rose Soma to come and speak on behalf of the CSO CBO. Is she around? Rose Soma? Any proxy? You can come on the podium.
I was still at the town hall meeting.
Town.
At the town hall meeting, His Excellency meets people of Kokoya District.
His Excellency, Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, Nations Arise, top government minister and agency, Bong legislative quarters, traditional leaders, Bong County authority, Kokoya citizen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is historic in the life of the MSP, the multi-stakeholder platform, which was established here in Kokoya by the National Bureau of Concession, the Share Advocacy Network on September 6, 2019. Today is historic in the life and existence of the MSP and the people of Kokoya, because we have found our places among the kings, the happy people and the noble people of the world. Today the President has paid a visit to the people of Kokoya. His presence and contributions will make Kokoya to rejoice. And I know today heaven is happy. We want to say thank you, Mr. President. for your arrival. We hope and pray that you will address the problem and constraint of the people of Kokoya. The multi-stakeholder platform is in Kokoya to settle between the company and the project affected community. So we are the bridge between the project affected community and the people of Kokoya. MNG and other investors operating within this great Kokoya. We're very much happy to say thank you for coming, and we pray that the plight of our people will be addressed. Thank you very much.
Okay, we have come to the petition statement, and we'll call on Mr. Weah to come and present or read the petition statement to our president. You are welcome.
Will make his way to the podium. It's the second day on the first leg of this tour, still in Bong County, looking towards the corridors of the southeast.
Petition statement from the people of Kokoya District to His Excellency George M. Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, February 13, 2021. His Excellency Dr. George M. Weah, President of the Republic of Liberia, the Chairman and members of the Legislative Caucus, or Bong Legislative Caucus, members and officials of the President tour to Bong County, officials and traditional leaders of Bong County, fellow citizens, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Our President, His Excellency George M. Weah, I bring you greetings and esteemed regards, thanks and appreciation from the people of Kokoya District for your visit to Dignitary District on today's date. Your visit to our district will go a long way in the history and for the future generation, as Team Bennett has spoken of it. In recognition of your numerous contributions made to the people of Liberia and your continued care for the improvement of the livelihood of our people, we are privileged to receive you and have you here, and want to be thankful to the Almighty God for your visit. However, we, the citizens of Kokoya District, want to claim your attention on the following. Before I can go to that, I firstly want to say give thanks and appreciation to the representative number one and our Senator, Honorable Prince Kemo Mue, for being able, along with the county student, to bring the president to listen to our call. Number one, that the land rental fee paid by MNG Gold Liberia to be redirected to Kokoya District for development. MNG Gold is paying land rental fee, and the Kokoya citizens are not feeling the impact. That the road from Silver Town, Western District, through Zayat Town to Zayat Town, started by MNG Gold, be completed. 3. That the government rehabilitate the road from Lanko Camp near the border with Nima and Bong to St. John River, the border between Bong and Grand Basel County, be considered. 4. That a health center be constructed by National Metal Liberia in Zoeta by district. 5. That the district clinic under construction by MNG Gold near Sewertown, Western District be completed. 6. That the citizens be provided with safe drinking water by MNG Gold, Alpha Logging Company, and National Metal. 7. That the issue of crack horses be addressed by MNG Gold. 8, that the government please bring clemency to our children that are in jail in Senikole, Nima County as a result of the 2024. The above and many more which have already been addressed to the Bong legislative caucus are the priorities of the people. Thank you, Mr. President. May God bless you and save the state.
His Excellency the President.
Okay, I want to take this time to call on our Internal Affairs Minister. Okay,
and will present that statement. And we'll have to go through.
I want to take this time to call on our County Secretary, Madam Esther Walker, who will take over this position statement to the Internal Affairs Minister to be presented, turned over to the President.
Esther Walker gets up and comes.
Madam Walker.
She receives.
You know, today is a historical day. The Vice President, Liberia, at this 177 more year to come into this town. Are we not happy today? Honorable, the Bong legislative caucus, please permit me so that the position statement, Honorable Hill and I will be able to present it to the Honorable Minister. You know, we are making history. The CDC-led government will making history. The first team to bring the president to the people in a bush. We sleep good on that. The developmental president, you know the president for the need. The president has said, I want children to go to school. Why fee? He put it in your pocket. He said, I pay it. I pay your fee here before. Our Honorable Minister, the people of Kokoya District has spoken. So in this light, I want to pass this document to the Honorable Representative to give it to you, to give it to our President. I know everything in the document will be answered because for the Vice President to come to give it this time. This is a history making. Honorable Representative, please pass it on to the Minister.
Okay, well, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, team and members of the cabinet, our senators, and all of our citizens who have come today so that we interact with the President, members of the 4th Estate. We say you all are welcome today. Minister, I think it is the citizens by themselves who decided today what actually is the issue that they have serious problem with. That we believe in the next 3 years that our president has, with the many given him for 6 good years. I think these are issues that you expect him to work along with you people within the remaining year. Is it so? Yeah. Isn't that so you wrote it? Yeah. Our part of it? No. Our part of it? No. So I think it is a serious issue that they have, and today they are presenting to the president their position statement so that the president can look at it and see how best we can work along with him so that we address the concerns of our people. Thank you.
Minister receives and moves directly to His Excellency the
President to present to you this position statement and represents all of their views. Thank you, sir.
Excellency receives
Okay. The next item should have been musical interlude, but instead, everything ongoing already outside there, and after the program, there will be no music. So, in that vein, we would like to call on Honorable Prince Kemu Moi, Senator, Bong County, Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the cabinet, my colleague, Honorable Hill, our superintendent and members of the local government administration of our county, traditional leaders, youth, students, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I want to thank you ever so much, the Master of Ceremony, for allowing me to make few statements. We were with the President yesterday, and the way the program was designed did not allow us to say a word. But I think it's important when we move for the President as Senator of the county, there should be an area where we'll be given the opportunity to speak to our people. I've always said it, I want to repeat. The essence of government is to provide the necessary services for its citizens. And if we are fortunate to be a part of that government, then you don't wish that government to fail. Because it means that you yourself will definitely fail. So, as somebody that has been in the legislature for 9 years, and knowing fully well that there's no one branch of our government can function without the rest of the branches, that's why it is mandatory that we ensure that those things that are supposed to help our citizens are done in accordance with the executive. And that's why I have always stood for. Mr. President, we want to say thank you for coming to this part of our county. Not too many presidents, not too many leaders will want to take this route to say I'm coming to David Dane Town. That was one categorized as an area where you can't venture, where criminals are harbored. But to have come here and seeing our people, we want to say thank you ever so much. I also want to join my colleague, Honorable Hill, to also say to the government that we're all part of it. Thanks for the rule. The rule from Palala to Zoita is a major rule that we have to look at. And I sat yesterday and keenly listened to the President making reference to us. When the book bring all the requests, they say you're taught to your children. They're supposed to help us because they can appropriate, they have that power. So when they do it, then I will sign. So I will say thank you for that. And I hate, and I feel very bad when I see low-level government officials, very low level, passing a lot of braiding on the presidency. And let me be very clear. Some of the things that low-level government officials do in the different counties, in the different cities, and they don't care. At the end of the day, they will say the president, they will say the government, ministers, let us checkmate our local staff at the different levels. The president means well, but there are so many different individuals. I am in the opposition. I can say, let me just let it roll. And at the end of the day, I will stand on it. But Mr. President, that development get the people electing me over and again. And that's why I believe it. That's exactly what we believe in. I believe in development politics. Mr. President, have you heard me on the radio insulting? Have you heard me on the radio disrespecting any leaders? But in my age, 4 years, 8 years, 4 different elections, winning all with more than 60%. 2 town representatives, 1 deputy speaker, and now a senator. It is not much ago. It's just by listening to the people and respecting them. So let us put the politics aside and start to work for our people. When one government official is doing so much harm, like for instance, a county health administrator, and everybody tend to protect at the detriment of our people. Mr. President, is that the way we serve our people? Somebody that was just a unity party person yesterday, and today they come and join the CDC, and they start to perform dismally. All our health institutions practically closed because of somebody not doing his work. Then we come and say, look, let this person be there. That's our person. Do I have to worry? No. But I have to flag it because if it works good for these people that don't have the balls to speak to you today, that ball will be passed on to you. And tomorrow they will say, your people is saying they don't want something or go to the clinic. No medicine there. And they will judge you by that low-level government officials' attitude. Mr. President, you have done well and don't deserve that from the people of Bong County. And I'm on record, and that's why I say and say it clearly. Not that I can't go to the president and say, I recommend this. I was a deputy speaker. But Mr. President, I don't have any letter somewhere to say, recommend this president or let the president go. So when I speak to you, I speak because of the love I have for you. I am not craving for somebody to come from me to go and occupy. Bring another potential person into those areas that our people feel that the services are not being run up. And then you see the outcome of the people. We come to all the places, they will sit, they will give all the flowery words, but deep down, they are hurt. They are hurt. They are hurt. Then the local people pick people that will speak to your satisfaction. But when you leave, it's a different ball game. Please, Mr. President, this is our county. We love you. All the things we can do with the honorables. You're the finance minister. 12 years, 13 years now. Bong County money can stay to the Ministry of Finance. We can hold together and go for it. So when people hear Moy calls, the other person calls him Moy, court and doing this. When I want feeling, we'll go sit down and say, this is our country, we love this country. We'll go for the money to come do the work for the country. So why would we listen to somebody that will tend to damage, to destroy the image of the government? It is not fair to you. And we've got to be strict and straight to the point. So I want to say thank you. Just for us to come by way of Weah and come here, that's a big torso. The president should not stop to Mano Weah. The president should not stop to anywhere. They got to pass this way. We deserve that. The people of those places voted. They voted for you. There is a nationwide tour that every citizen that voted that stood in the sun, if they have the opportunity to speak to you, they should be given the opportunity
They're supposed to be honoring you. I am not a sycophantic person. When they want to do something, they do it on their own. And that's why my commitment is not lousy and is not of any sycophancy, but I believe in genuine friendship. You have shown that to us, and we ought to reciprocate. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for coming to David Dean's town. We'll continue to work with you to tell you the hard facts so that we all can help to make it work. We all can help to make it work. This one election was a referendum on your government. Let nobody deceive you. Mr. President, I have position. And when you calculate all the votes that went in Bong County, all the other 6 presidents added on the CDC candidate, they can still win me. They can still win. So it means that there was no alternative until I leave from the deputy speakership and can't be senator. That's why it's serious. That's why it's serious. And I went with it with no t-shirt. I went with it with no motorbike. You ever saw motorbike here from Weah? And you took your decision. So it was like, you know, we are hurt about something, and we have to do it. Even the things that we said it. I didn't wrong campaign here. I won here. And that's the plight that people have given about the company's operation. How can you have a memorandum of understanding with the people for open pit mining, then all of a sudden you go underground with no corresponding benefit to the citizens? No corresponding benefit. And then we'll come here and make it look like the people of this time. They play what? When you ready to come here, Mr. President, the fee set up, the fee can take you. Then you come here the morning looking at it, that person here, oh yeah, that they only put us over here. That's not it. We needed to talk, we needed to come as a county and mobilize so that you can see the number of presidents that are supposed to be here. We should not hide it from you. Thank you ever so much, and let God bless all of us.
Will introduce His Excellency, the President, who will make special remarks at this occasion. He takes the microphone and he will speak to the people.
Members of the Legislative Caucus of Bong County, Mr. Dane, and members of the Cabinet, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Superintendent, Chiefs, elders, additional councils, students, and citizens of Kokoya District and of Bong County, other officials of government here present, members of the 4th Estate, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased and have the pleasure to introduce and invite our dynamic leader for response, His Excellency, Dr. George Mana Weah. Ladies and gentlemen, the President.
His speech, and President Weah takes the podium.
Let me have your seat.
And he speaks to the speaker.
Members of the 54 legislature here present, the Dean and members of the Cabinet, bishops, prelates, and members of the clergy, the Chairman of the National Council of Chiefs and Elders, Honorable County Superintendent and County Delegates, officials of government, members of the 4th Estate, fellow citizens, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be here in the debating time here in Kokoya District. It is good to be here with you today. Although the COVID pandemic delay is very poor, it is better be late than never. Before I go further, I will ask you for a moment of silence for our families and friends that we lost during the COVID pandemic and those friends we lost around the world. Please stand with me. Thank you. May their soul rest in perfect peace and the light perpetual shine upon them. Let me begin by thanking you for the confidence reposed in me and my government to lead this nation. I've come to say thank you, but most importantly, I've come to listen to you. I sat in my seat, I've heard all your requests, and I encourage you to work through the elected officials of the legislature because they have the authority to draft the bills that will bring the improvement you desire. To all of our farmers, you know that we are here in Bong County for the agriculture fair. I will encourage you to enlist those that are interested, to give it to the agriculture minister to identify all of you so that you can be supported in your efforts. We will do our best. We will make sure you are successful in the agriculture sector. Since we came to power, the macro loan have been given to individuals in Moserado and Mangibis and other places. I will now ask the Commerce Minister to begin with the second round of disbursement of $2 million in macro loan with Bong County and other counties so that women will definitely be identified and they will benefit. I want to encourage you all to work with your lawmakers to get information on the MFG goal, social development funds, contribution to your district. I listened to one of the speakers, the previous speaker. He says that a locking company, because of a breach, they want to leave. Now, we need to be serious in what we do. In the interest of our country, in the interest of our people, a lot of things we don't compromise. If a company that doing logging, because of a little breach, they want to leave, then you have lawmakers who should be looking for a little company that are willing to pay breach and stay. This is Liberia. If it is our responsibility to make sure the road is good and that bridge is good, then we sit to see how we can face the breach in the interest of people. But the contract that is signed, they did not sign it with our government, maybe previous government or government continues. They cannot abandon our citizens, our country because of a little breach that they can fix. So we got to go back and revert to this document so we can alter this document to make sure that the contract that is signed is in the interest of the Liberian people. So our government will not be afraid of any company that want to leave because of bridge. We will find companies that want to build bridge and that want to build road. As citizens, we have to be clear. We have to be clear this is our country. We cannot be spectators in our own economy. So don't let anybody scare you. We will review all documents, concession documents, as I said, and I mean it. So the benefits for our people will be stipulated. We'll discuss it, we'll agree, then we'll move on from there. I don't believe what was just stated, but if it is true, then we need to rethink. We are government, and this is our country. We want to work with everybody, our international partner, our bilateral partners, we want to work with them. But let us not be afraid that we're not working on the tracks. We want to cooperate and want to collaborate. So every time we hear the person going, those that want to go, people will come. You understand? So let us not, let's do the right thing for our people and do the right thing for our country. I just want to flag what my good friend said. If nobody knows that this young man, myself, being a good friend, and something he says is important. Now Senator Weah, the position I was in the Senate, today he's going to the Senate. When he was in the lower house, I was his best friend, and I'm still his best friend. I worked with him to succeed when I was senator, and he knows that. So to listen to him here, that is a good thing. You know, I like passionate people that don't hold back when they need to say something. But my relationship with him, he knows how beneficial it is to him and this government. We are working with him to help his people. We have worked with him to help his people. I have worked with him for him to succeed in what he's doing. I have worked with him for him to be that person in that position, even though we are not from the same party. So he knows. But being the student I am, you know, the certain thing I reserve is our burning love. But I really encourage him to continue to be strong in the quest for good leadership. We are in government, a lot of things happen that we don't like, but we have to protect the government and protect our people. We want to foster peace among our people, which is important. It's always going to be my brother, and we get that brotherly love and now one person, every position is holy, just like support me. So we leave it at that. So now we'll go back to those that organize programs and what have you. I think it's important to notice and identify those leaders that are in the vicinity to be part of everything that we're doing, because the message go well to the people than other people. So if you have somebody that have a strong voice, you want to give message to his people. If you're not there, your message will not come well. So we need to encourage those that are organizing this tour, that those that they listen to, the voices that they listen to should be part of this tour, because they can send the government message forward. So I hope our people take a note. Yeah. I observed individual clapping when Honorable Hills said that the children in jail, they have to free them. But let me be clear. I want you to put me on record. I'm a non-violence man. I work for UNICEF and United Nations my entire life. Anything that is wrong, I don't support it. We need to understand that civil liberty is important. No one should be burning police station, burning anyone. No one should violate the laws of the republic to benefit you. A peaceful resolution or dialogue is important. So all our children that are going around when they're angry, whether the motorcyclists or the bicycle group or how they call it, when something happens, we have laws. We have law. You cannot take the law in your hand. You cannot burn police station. It's the same police that are trying to protect you. If you burn a police station, you are burning the state. If you burn a police station, you have no respect for your government. If you kill somebody, you have to face the law. So all your children, you have to tell them what they're doing is wrong. And no one will support that wrong. Those that burn police station will face the full weight of the law. The law of the crown they have done. So let us now encourage people that even accident, the word accident, that means something happened accidentally. You get up from your car and put fire on somebody's car because somebody hit your car. What is that? Are we going to encourage that? No, we don't encourage those things. Let me explain something to you. Just the other day, my son, and I hope that he observed that and take note. There was a curfew. I show you'll see the newspaper and George Weah Jr. And I can't hide. It's my son, George Weah Jr. He's outside when there's curfew. Police told me, he said, George Weah's son. Police said, no, you're not George Weah's son. I will take you. They called me. I asked him, what happened? Oh no, outside, no, can't be not so outside. I take up on there's curfew. You don't break the law. Because you have to respect the law. So they will do their work, and if you are not guilty, they will let you go. But I will not be the father because I'm the president of another country and interfere with other people's government when you're breaking the laws. Even in this country, you can't come here and break law because you're my son. That would not happen. We saw people in this country when their parents were leaders, they broke the laws. And those things going forward in this country, we will never encourage it. So I will not encourage anyone that disturbs civil liberty and break the law. The law will deal with them. So we encourage our children to continue the dialogue. Now all the association, we could have stopped all the association. If we feel that the streets were not safe for motorcyclists, they're passing all between cars, they do everything, but it's their livelihood. Or even if their own livelihood, they have to be careful. If I got a bike, if I don't ride well, I could have accident and die. You understand? So these are the things. So if you got a child that on the street that's surviving on a motorbike, he has to be disciplined in the traffic to make his money. They all have to be disciplined because accident can occur anytime. When one boss hit one motorbike, and then the motorbike association get on and want to burn the bus, but there's other passengers in the bus. Were they driving? So going forward, the clan chief, the town chiefs, the superintendent, what have you, in our community, we need to have meeting with the children and let them know the laws of the republic is the law. You cannot break it. And anybody encourage people breaking the law and believe that, we'll pressure the government to free the people from jail. No, it doesn't work like that. Under my leadership, that will not work. If I rather do the right thing and you don't vote for me, I'm clear. I'm happy that I did the right thing. So I will not encourage wrong. So going forward, you need to let the children know. The law is the law, you cannot break the law. When we break the law, I will break the law. Because I have the power to break it. But I will never do it because I have to protect the law. And I'm going to see So I'm glad to be here. As I said, thank you for the confidence, reposing me. It's been 3 years in the city that you gave me. I'm doing my best. I have visited almost 3 districts in this county, Bong County. The story is the same. Road and development and access to market and what have you. It's my agenda. That's what I asked you, that's what I wanted to do. That we'll get good road, we'll get one road to farm, we'll get good road, agriculture can be strong, and we can visit our people. You can even go into Guinea and Ivory Coast and come back and trade. And this is why I say road. And looking at the document, the 3 documents we review already, is the same thing. Infrastructure development, which is the PAPD. And we're going to work with lawmakers. I'll just come in. How do you think I feel to come on the road? When I do a 10 kilometer to walk side of the people, because we will bounce and bounce. The same way I'm feeling, I imagine that's how you feel when you go every day. But I can do it every day. You're doing it every day. You're doing it every day because that's your normal routine. And for me, I'm not doing it every day. I do it one time, then I feel the same pain that I know that why you're feeling. So I know what is going on. So we'll do our best. We're working with our partner. If you can get gypsies on the road, it's good. To connect our districts and town. But I say to you, you have to be patient. It's not easy. It's achievable, but it's not a quick fix. To build a road right now, we get on the road today, maybe it'll take 4 or 5 months. So you see, so almost half a year. So but again, the intention to do it is important. I know when you see 1 kilometer fail, you do that all the facing our road. So I'm talking to the finance minister. Most of the roads that are really connecting our cities, we will sacrifice and do them so our people can commute in different localities. So we are happy working for you. You gotta have the confidence in us. You have my ambassador sister. So she's not going to speak. She can speak a simple English. Well, simple English will understand. You understand. So those that are catching hearts on the women, the finance minister will help to get the macro loans to strengthen your market. We are encouraging him to come on this side to strengthen the market people here and so they can help yourself. But it's a distinct pleasure and to be here in Kokoya and to be with you people. We are going further. Continue to pray for us. We are your government and putting power and be true to us, and we will be true to you. We want to inform you that the length of time some people lead the nation, they did not think about the little things. And the little things are what we are doing, are what matters. So that they continue to encourage us so all of us can succeed. We've got 3 more years in our mandate. We don't want to impress you. We want to do things that you need. So tomorrow you have the opportunity to say, you know what, we get the government 6 years and they do this. So we get another 6 years, they can do more. And this is what we are here for. So we'll do our best. We'll continue to work together. But thank you for maintaining the peace. I will reiterate. And And to my sister, what says you want to do the simple English, I'll talk it over again so you can hear it. Our children need to be controlled. Our children need to be talked to. There's nowhere in the world you will burn police station. That is wrong. There's nowhere in the world you will go to hospital and burn it. That is wrong. We need to stop. Liberia has passed the days of looting, shooting, burning. We are moving toward prosperity, and everybody needs to join. If you are bad, you need to change now to be good. So I want to encourage all the wicked ways we need to put it away. That time passed. Even in the Bible, in the biblical time, there was a time that all these things were going on, but it came a time, it changed. And it came to where peace and love and they move on. So you need to talk to your children, to start attacking police people, to start attacking citizens. We're all the same. Let us keep the peace of this country so our country can develop. Let us not use enemy to stop the development that is going on. Because the country, in the next year to come, the young generation, they are the young future leaders. If they don't prepare, if they start burning police station while they're waiting, if they reach there, what they will do? So I need to talk to them and not encourage anybody who burn police station, even if they're a child. I just give you a common example of my son. And that's will be Osa at 3 o'clock. He's 33 years old. When they say curfew, they mean curfew. Even here, when they say curfew, if I in the hall, you go outside, police arrest him, he will go to jail. You understand? So let us not continue to do what we're doing before we start jumping on each other for little things. We have our experience. Refugee camp is not the best place to live. And I show somebody else one of the refugee camps. Refugee camp, there's no respect, there's no freedom, there's no liberty, there's no respect. You have come back to your country, you gain your respect. The chiefs and elders during our time in 1975 when we were living in the village, any chief come to you, you bow. Today, they'll say the chief, your young men will not bow down to you. You know what? Because during the war, when all refugee camps, there was no respect. So I see it differently. So we need to go back to our culture of respecting elders and big people. The only way we can do it is you have to start teaching the young people. Well, when a big man talk to you, whether you right or you wrong, you turn your face, say sorry, you go. Now when elder talk to you, face them, and well, don't talk to me like that. No, it don't happen. When I was young, I never talked back to any elders. Whether they wrong or they right, sorry, Papi, and you walk away. So when I encourage them, make sure that they stop doing what they're doing. We understand that. And it's important. It's important for them to do so. So that, I'm glad. I want to wish you a prosperous new year. Kokoya, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Has spoken. The President has spoken. The President. The President has spoken. He with ears, let him hear. The President.
Thank you very much. May we give the President a big hand of applause.
Listen. The President has spoken.
Thank you very much.
Back to the podium.
Excellency, once more we say thank you for our people.
Internal Affairs Minister,
I want to say to our citizens, even more to appreciate ourselves of the peace that we're keeping, that we're helping to continue. We just ended the midterm elections. This country, international people are giving thanks and appreciation to our president because of the peaceful nature of the senatorial election we just had. This is how peaceful our country is under the leadership of President Weah. On behalf of the president, I have some announcements to be made for the citizens of Boston, Tobago, and Kokoya. These are the three districts that make up the Central District, right? The president today has come and listened to all of you through the petitions, through some individual statements that were made here. Our mother say hello to you all. That is President Weah's wife, Clara Marie Weah. She said hello. She said that she sent you some gift for the children because she couldn't come. She sent gift for the school children. She said, she said also on her behalf, as we thank you, thank the women for the support you are giving our father. She sent some book bags for the three districts, the school-going children. As she said, she believed in academic excellence. And you know the children that can go on a road. Someone who carry the bag to the school, look on a road children. We should encourage them. When we do that, she said, other people will want to go on a road. Then our country educational system will be strong. And that's all. That one makes her our mother. She also sent some lapa suits here. Many suits I can see laying there for the three districts. Our mother said, if you are a woman, she told me this morning, and you can't tie lapa on other women, how can you be their mother? Since she's a mother, she sent lapa for the women. The youth, our father say, our mother say, there's a gift there for you. But you hear what our father say, the youth, what you should start doing, right? We can't just be violent all the time. The youth of the three districts, you will be inside that arrangement we're talking about. Now the Lapa, rest I was sent here because our father was coming. Of 4 districts, Wazo, Tobacco, okay, we're talking about, okay, no problem. But I thought we restricted to Kokoya District today. But the district, okay? The district, some of them, you know, some of them run into each other when it comes to electoral districts. That I'm aware. But we're talking about the district within the statutory. Okay, so our father said the youth of each of these districts, you have something they call Jolly Jolly here today. That Jolly Jolly, when we leave from here, we will keep dancing, we will remember. Even though we ate yesterday, but when our father came, our stomach will feel our stomach again. So, the women, you know you're very special to our father. You're here at our macro room. I will lead the common minister who will come from place to place. She's my sister. We'll make sure the people that are supposed to get our room, you get it. That's what our father. Then the chiefs and elders. Nebraka, how Negavaye, Kunanje, Abalatika, Egasamae, Kasamasen Para, Kunukaman, Kuzomai, Kunupolamai, Kakre Kakake, Konatono, Tamapore, Nuda, Feba, no Chitica, but President Feba, the Neporo, where 9 pa, it is a tell me. About Nessa Jaobalina, Kanya Pepper Mapre. So, my minimum, was a president para at the Kupo who be clear of coming in. So, the errors, the president will just give us so, I was saying to our president, don't interpret for our president to hear. The president may give you brought for our errors and chiefs for the districts. He's not going to say here to divide it because I know all the loose stuff. I always will. The man that ate that money, the next time he come here, me will be going on my farm. And that's what he intending to do. He brought it for everybody to benefit. So I want all of us today to know that this is a package our father brought. The package, and now we call the superintendent of the great county of Bong, flanked by the Secretary Superintendent, please come, and the district commissioners, your please stand. Just stand. I am going to, on behalf of the President of the Republic of Liberia and the First Lady, our mother, who is not here, but her heart is here because she sent you gift, present to you this, all of the gifts that the President brought to the citizens of this Central District, through you to all of them, all of our people to receive because their father is here. Thank you very much.
Where is he?
This Statutory Superintendent, Honorable Hill, Honorable Senator, our papa and mama may all like, I told you I said tomorrow will be 12, you say sleepy, I roll on. Hey, Chineke, hi, they're not open again. No, we will. As a Secretary, the district commissioners, Mamire, Weah.
Sorry, Madam Superintendent. The President just sent a message to me. She said he said that when you say the administrative district, that within Kokoya, then the Honorable say full. Who are you to say they're not full? And I'm the father. These are my children. No Asacha. Therefore, today, that full district gift you will receive. The Prime Minister.
Kokoya yo. Oda isue. Yeah. Good. Senator, Mr. Statutory Superintendent, our ma and our pa, you know the history and go down. One load the paper, I want roll on the ground. You hold me. Because in that say that all of these games, those sometimes here, it's for the people of Kokoya Statutory District. Let me be taking them one. Okay, you do it pass it. Is that Lord nigga? Our papa say one. Statutory District. Kokoya Statutory. Thank you. You get the paper. I'm gonna move right here and say that it should be like
I got 100G.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving up this gift. We will work with it. Everybody will be satisfied. There will be no noise.
Hello. We got to learn. Hello? We got to learn fair cook and where we need a way to Karonga, that's not a checkbook. I'm telling Mr. President, we got to learn to trust our leaders until they can fail us. On behalf of the President, he asked me to say to you that citizens of Kokoya, Honorable Hill, the caucus, the landslide that took place here the last time, he said, I should extend his sorrow and sympathy to the family people. So the President has heard it. He just heard it, but he said, send on the podium as we extend to you people. Thank you very much.
And this is where I should, because His Excellency will have to go to treat them as the agriculture fair in the Kokoya District Bong County. This tour was begun on yesterday, leg 1 today's the second day. Leg 1 continues later on, after he shall have shut the doors on Bong County. He is expected to go to Nima onward to Grand Jeddah and into the southeastern region of Liberia. ELBC Radio LNTV coming to you live. Remind you, keep her. We have with us on television, IT, and social platform.
Okay.
Online. Anthony Williams. Anthony Williams is here.
Okay.
Orlando.
We have an announcement. We want to say to the entire Stagger District that right after this town hall meeting, you will also remain for a brief meeting. And that message comes from the Stagger Superintendent of Kokoya Stagger District. And we will also have Article 16. Article 16. We'll also have Article 16 right after year 2. But the information will come up where you will be going. Okay. Any other issue? Hello? Hello? When it comes to money issue, they can either keep us together or separate us. The President brought gift for 4 districts. And also, each of these districts have 400,000 The total today the President brought for Kokoya, some will be traveling. Honorable Hill, you God bless you. Kokoya received $1.6 billion from family. That one there, our partner, we talk here, Auntie Good, our house will be heavy. But let the people receive it here. Thank you. Okay. When you honor man democracy, you also honor man peace. And when you honor man peace, you also hinder development. I think that was the clear message from the President. We should always talk to our children so they can become good leaders in the future. That's the message he gave to us, and that is clear. So our leaders, we got to tie our shoes, tighten our belts. So now we will call the Imam for the benediction. So we stand.
So we'll have to wrap it up. From this point, we'll be listening to ELBC LNTV live, streaming live online. So far on behalf of the entire group, we have to wrap it up to run to carry.
Okay. Another information just federally that we want to provide clarity on from the Minister proper. He said the money just presented by President Weah 200,000 of this money will go to the chiefs. 100,000 will go to the women. Another 100,000 will go to the youth. So far, so good. Imam, where is the Imam? Where is the Imam? Okay, the pastor, if no Imam around, the pastor can quickly come and give us the benediction.
Praise the Lord. We are about to pray, but I believe every time, even if let us bow. Father, in the name of Jesus, we will say thank you for this gathering. We are about to leave, we are not leaving your presence. Even the part that we leave, be on you, job to take over every city, that more your presence will be felt everywhere. Thank you, Lord, we bless you. In Jesus' mighty name.
And I will be standing as the president and Itorash will be leaving the hall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks to ERBC for carrying this program live.
Come, I think back here.
Thanks a million for being there. Thanks a million for watching and keep us locked down, because from this month we'll be making our next move back to the Kokoya District Central Research Agriculture Institute in the Kokoya District Bong County. Until we catch you when we catch you, on behalf of the entire team, our chauffeurs, and all the entire family of the Liberian broadcasting system, thanks a million for being there, and we'll talk to you later.